Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's recipe, we will be making Oreo cream cheese stuffed red velvet brownies. So I've been wanting to do red velvet brownies for quite some time, but I wanted to do them, a little different from what I normally see. And these came out perfectly. So red velvet pairs super well with cream cheese, and why not add a little bit of Oreos, because I know that sometimes people add like chocolate chips to any good red velvet recipe. So we added some Oreo pieces and it came together very nicely. I was very happy with the ending results to these brownies, and they are made a lot differently than a traditional brownie. So make sure you follow the measurements and ingredients down in the description box, and I will explain why. So we started off with some all-purpose flour. To that we added some unsweetened cocoa powder. We added a little bit of salt, and we are going to add some baking powder. So once you have all of your ingredients dumped into a bowl, you're just going to get a whisk, and you're going to make sure that all of these ingredients are well incorporated. So in our stand mixer, I have some light brown sugar, and to that we're going to add in some unsalted butter. And then we're using our paddle attachment today, so you want to go ahead and get that going and let the butter incorporate well with the sugar. So once that comes together, you're going to add in your egg, and then you want to kind of get the egg nice and incorporated as well before adding in your vanilla extract. So now we're going to add in our red food coloring. I use gel. You can use the liquid food coloring, whichever you prefer and whatever works best for you. This is just what I had on hand. So you want to get this nice and incorporated, and majority of your mixture should be red before going in and adding your dry ingredients. And then I just dumped the dry ingredients in about a spoonful at a time, like a baking spoonful at a time. So I just loaded my spatula and added it all in slowly. So once you add all of the dry ingredients to the bowl, you can kind of kick up the speed just a little bit, and then as you can see, the brownie mixture comes together quite fast. It doesn't take long. So I did stop the mixer, and we're going to just brush down anything that's left behind, because we want all of our ingredients to be incorporated. I do see the red, but don't pay that no mind. So today we're using Oreo thins. This is what I had on hand. If you want to use regular size Oreos, that's okay as well. So I have about 12 here in a Ziploc bag, and I'm going to use a fondant roller, and then we're just going to give this a quick smash. Now you don't want to over smash your Oreos. You want them in like chunk size pieces. So as you can see, some pieces are still big, and that's okay. So in a small bowl, I have some softened cream cheese, and to that I am going to add in some sugar and some vanilla extract. So with my hand mixer, we're going to beat this until nice and smooth, and this is the beginning of our cream cheese filling. So once that's smooth, you're going to add in your crushed Oreos, and you want to fold that in. But be careful, do not overfold, do not overmix, because you want your Oreos to stay in nice size pieces. So I have an 8x8 square baking pan that we are going to spray down with some non-stick spray. So you're going to take half of your brownie batter, and you are going to spread that evenly. So this is why I say pay attention to the measurements in the description box, because I learned the hard way during recipe and development that I needed to double my recipe in order for it to be successful for which I wanted. So as you can see, I struggled with the amount, because this was pretty much all of my batter. So I'm going to leave the recipe doubled in the description box below. So it's going to work great. In the video, I do end up doubling the recipe, but I ended up doubling after the fact. So you're going to put down half of your brownie mixture into the pan, and then you're going to add in the cream cheese with the Oreo, and then you want to spread that out so everything needs to meet all four corners. So no matter where you cut into your brownies, you'll pretty much get like a uniformed look to it. So spread it out as much as you can. And then we are going to go back in on top and add in the remaining of our brownie mixture. Now you can do this in a 9x13 pan if you want, but the brownie will be a lot thinner. And the reason that my brownie mixes are two different colors is because I used a different brand of the red food coloring, and the other had sat, so the red kind of deepened. But once they bake up, you won't be able to tell. So I needed a lot more brownie mixture for the top, and the original recipe that I came up with did not cover it. So again, guys, please make sure you follow what I leave in the description box down below so that you have enough brownie mixture to achieve these brownies. So on top, I want to make sure that I cover and that you can't see any of the cream cheese filling from the top. So I make sure to take all of the brownie mixture corner to corner, and I didn't have much left over after that. So now that I have achieved that, we are going to put this in the oven for 45 to 50 minutes, contingent upon your oven. It is thick, so it does take a while to bake. So it's been about 45 minutes, and this is what our brownies is looking like. I kind of lifted it out of the pan a little bit, but we're gonna let this cool completely. I let mine stay in overnight, so I actually put it back in the pan, wrapped it up in aluminum foil, and completely took it apart the next morning overnight. So I loved, like, it kind of looks like a brookie, like a brownie and a cookie on the side, because of that nice like golden brown color that the cream cheese mixture gave on the side. But when you open it up, voila. So look how fudgy, like the top is like nice and crisp, kind of like cake like, but then the middle is nice and fudgy, and then that cream cheese stuff mixture just complements the rest of the brownie very, very, very well. So I am in love with these brownies. If you want, you can drizzle it with like some cream cheese drizzle icing, and I'll leave that recipe in the description box below. I chose not to because I felt like the middle was just that hint of cream cheese that we all crave for while enjoying anything red velvet. But y'all, get into the brownie. Who you know? Okay. So if you guys choose to make this recipe, please let me know in the comment section how this turned out for you. We got to give these things a name. I had to steal a piece because it was good. It was giving what it was supposed to give. We got to give these brownies a name because I feel like this name is not enough. We got to get very creative with the name. So I will see you guys on another video very, very soon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for the continued support. Bye.